Hey guys, MSA545 here, and welcome back to Minecraft. Now, it's been a while since I did my last mod review, so I decided that I'll look through the forums and try and find a good one to do, and I found an amazing mod. For me personally, it is probably one of the best mods which is out there, I would say, and it is the More World Types mod. And as the title suggests, it's a really simple mod. It just adds more world types, and you don't need mod loader or anything. It's literally just a drag and drop file, so it's easy to install for people who aren't too great at installing mods. And what it adds is a total of 18 new world types, which I will show you now. So if we head to single player, create world, and more world options, you will see that there are more world types. Now, so I'll just go through all these world types right now. There's the default world type, which you all know. Then there's the superflat one, which you all know as well. And this is when it gets into the new ones. So there's beta, which is pretty much all the 1.7.3 worlds. The skylands, cave world, or caves, the ocean biomes, mushroom, melantopia, forest, desert, mountains, plains, taiga, swamp, ice plains, ice hills, superflat plus, Netherlands, dank forest, and lava ocean, and that's them all. And this is going to be quite a long video if I'm going to show all the different world types. So I'm just going to show the big ones which stick out in most people's minds. So, as I said just a couple of seconds ago, this is going to be a very long video. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make it interactive. So click on the different world types which you want, which should come up here, and I'll leave this bit on for a while, and you can choose the one you want. If you don't, just wait about 5 seconds and I'll just go through them one by one. So the one I want to show off first, which is obviously in everyone's head, is the skylands. So we'll head over to it and it will generate the land. And as you can see, I spawn. Now, since it is generating new world, it may be a bit laggy, so I do apologize for that. But as you can see, it is just skylands, really. It's lands in the sky. You're above the default texture pack size, or texture pack size. I meant to say world size. I think if you do this, it still says, yeah, it's still the normal Y coordinates, but it's pretty cool. The clouds are beneath you. The one thing I would suggest in the modder is that try and get rid of the sort of darkness effect there if you can. I'm not saying you necessarily can. Maybe move everything up a bit. I'm not sure what you want to do, but you know, I think it's pretty cool. I think Notch was planning to add this originally, but then he changed his mind to the end. So it's quite nice to see him bringing in ideas which were meant to be in the legit Minecraft, which is cool. So let's head on to the next biome. If we want to get through these, I'm going to have to do a very brief one. And the next one is caves. So if we head into our new world, you will instantly see that when it loads the chunks, okay, there we go, it pretty much spawns you in caves. And that's pretty much it. It's literally a huge cave. As you can tell, it is extremely dark, so I wouldn't recommend this for people who enjoy the light of Minecraft. It is literally just a huge cave, and you're in it, and that's it. It does go on forever, really, and it's entirely dark, and there's not much really to show in this apart from the fact that it's caves. So we're going to move on to the next one, which is the ocean biome. So we head in here, and it is pretty much just a huge ocean biome, pretty much. That's really it. But you do spawn on an island of some sort every time, and this one actually I'm on here is quite a big one, but it pretty much just makes a survival island for you. It's just ocean biomes the whole way through, and most people think it would just be a wide open ocean, which it's actually not. Or in ocean biomes there are islands throughout it, so it pretty much gives you a randomly generated survival island, which is pretty cool. As I said, it's not entirely survival because it's got two trees instead of one traditional tree, but it's definitely a limitation to the standard Minecraft, and it doesn't get rid of the caves or anything because obviously it's all under the ocean still. So nothing's ruined. It's still legit Minecraft, and you can access it in through this mod. I guess if you have the mod installed, it wouldn't be a legit Minecraft, but it's near enough you can get to it as legit Minecraft. Now let's head into Melantopia, which is a kind of a really, really interesting and cool one. Because it's very interesting. You'll see it. It's Melonland. Do you like melons? I like melons. It's I'm just wondering what the actual point of it is. Like unlimited food, maybe. You can't exactly craft anything. It's just melons. It's really all it is. I guess it's all right. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, very weird. But anyways, we are going to get on to the next world because there's not much to really explain here apart from melons. And the next big one is Superflat Plus, which is the standard superflat land, but it has extra things, which makes it a lot easier to play on, which I quite like. And it is this. So it's the standard superflat land, as you can tell, but there's trees. As you can see, I've spawned right in a snow biome, so there's snow. If you head over here, this is quite a bad spot, but there's like full pinecone biomes and everything, and I think it's quite cool. It adds a new sort of survival feel to the super flat lands. If you dig down, you're a lot higher up than you were in the other one, which are only 4 blocks above bedrock, so slimes don't spawn, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's still nice to be able to have this option, because I know loads of people have been in things like super flat let's plays, and it really works out quite well with this. Here, this is what I was looking for, sort of forest biomes. This is when you really start to sort of like forget about the flatness of it, because there's so many trees around. Plains, it's still quite obvious that it's flat land, but I quite like this map, or world map. It's like it's quite cool, because you can still have the super flatness of the land, but you also get a bit of sort of nature in it, and I think it looks really awesome, as I said about 50 times. Now let's head to the dank forest. So this is literally just a huge dank forest. To put it anywhere at all, I probably should put some lights up for you guys because it's probably quite dark. This takes quite if you have quite a low computer graphics wise, this does take up quite a bit of memory or FPS like mine, because it's so dank. It takes up so much FPS, and this is what it's like from above. So it's quite interesting. Occasionally you get these clearings for water, and as you saw, I'm struggling to get frames here because it's just so filled. And as you see here, you can play legitly in it. It's still got all the resources. I believe there are cave systems in it. You're high enough to have cave systems. So yeah. There's one last one I want to look at in detail, and then I'll explain the rest of them to you off camera or on camera. And this is the lava ocean. So we'll head into it right now and get started. So It's not as bad as you think to start off with. It looks kind of standard. You probably have caught on the fact that there's a lot of lava around. This pretty much replaces all oceans with lava. It's a very, very simple concept. It's kind of cool, and it's a real shame that this is on this world, because this is a very nice world. If it was a legit water Minecraft, here's the seed if you want it. Okay, it's covering one of the numbers. But wow, that's actually a really cool world. If that wasn't lava, if you imagine that as water, that would be a really cool world. But yeah, it's just your normal Minecraft with a bit of a twist, a bit more deadly. I don't think there's any water at all in it. I could be wrong saying this. I haven't explored these worlds in real detail. But if there's absolutely no water, it does take away from a lot of the things you can build, because water is quite a big part in Minecraft. And what is happening here? Oh wow. Okay, so it's a bit glitchy, I guess. I don't know why these aren't here actually. It's even worse than that actually. It's all here. I don't know why that's happening. But that is pretty much it. So, as I say, I have skipped out a couple of the boring ones because they're no different than what you would expect them to be, but I will go through them. There is the beta one, which pretty much activates 1.73 worlds, as I said, and it just brings back a bit of an old Minecraft feel. Now, the Skylands we've done, Caves we've done, Ocean we've done, Mushroom, it is a huge mushroom biome, and they're really cool, I guess. And I could have shown you it, but you all seen what a mushroom biome looks like, so I didn't see much point in doing it. Melantopia, I showed you. Forest is a huge forest biome, same as desert, huge desert. Mountains, huge mountain biome. Plains, a huge plain biome. That's the flat grassland one. Then there's the taiga, which is most people don't know this, but that's actually the pine cone biomes without the snow. And then there are the swamp biomes, ice plains, ice hills, superflat I showed you, the Netherlands, which I just skipped there, is the nether pretty much forever, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this. Rate, comment and subscribe. If you did like this, just sort of say in the comments, like saying if you like it and you want to see me do more of these, because I do enjoy doing mod reviews. And if you're interested in any other things like mods, I am doing a modded series on Thaumcraft, so it's a good mod. You check it out if you want to. Not saying you have to, obviously. You're here for this mod, but that's all I really have to say on this mod. I would rate it maybe a 4.5 out of 5, just because there are some tweaks with it I would probably make, but it is amazing as a mod, pretty much. It's what everyone wants, and I personally will probably be using it on other things. I would always have maybe in the background in some things I may plan to do in the future. But until then, see ya.